Hi, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elder bishops, a great millstone that rule well, that teach well. While I learn the truth 100% according to the Bible, I also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, service, scattered abroad, the four corners of the earth, and Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you sisters that are sincere in your children, Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off of this video I got from this woman. And as you can see from the title, it said America's grocery crisis, trade wars, rising food prices, and empty shelves. You see? And we know that famine is a part of prophecy, man. You see? So there will be food shortages soon come here in America. Not to remember that you had the CEO of Walmart and Target and all of these other various different type of food, stores and things of that nature. They said that in the coming months here in the U.S. that this place could ultimately experience food shortages or empty shelves, man. These people came out and said these things themselves a few months back. So we know that these things are going to come to pass. And that's thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible, because the scriptures have said that there will be famines, man. You see, and they're going to come to America, man. You see, to a lot of you Babylonians here in this place, you look inside of your stores, you see food pantries full and all of that different type of stuff soon to come. That's not going to be the case in a lot of these stores, man. A lot of these places are going to be empty very soon, man. Especially when violence and chaos and all of these different things begin to take place. Hey, you're going to have a lot of people looting and stealing and ransacking a lot of these stores. So, hey, soon come. Yeah. And we're already in the beginning stages of it because, like I said, you got all of these people being laid off left to right of these jobs, all of these businesses closing down. People are not able to afford certain necessities for their families. So what you think people are going to do ultimately when they have nothing else to lose? You see, they already feel as though the system has failed them. They see everything in this place is declining. So, hey, people going to take matters into their own hands, man, very soon. And that's why this place, America, is about to be, in shambles, man. Soon to come. This whole place is about to be turned upside down, man. And these Babylonians are going to bug out, man. Right? But I'm actually getting this precept that I got before I even get into the video. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, right? And I'm going to start at verse 22. It said, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, right? The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. That's talking about these stores, man. Your Walmarts, your Targets, any other place that you may go to get food, your Kroger, all of that stuff gonna be empty soon come, man. Like I said, because, hey, these tariffs that Trump put on these nations earlier on in the year, they're now beginning to take effect, man. You see, and they're now starting to set in. So like I said, soon come, man, hey, it's going to be very hard out here in America. And like I said, people already can't afford stuff as is anyway, especially with everybody getting laid off and fired from all of these jobs. So like I said, soon to come, man, people are going to be looting. They're going to be stealing. People are going to be doing all types of things, man. Right? That's what everything is leading up towards. You see? And there will be food shortages. Right? So I'm actually grab this right here as well. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15. And I'm going to start at verse 49. Right? And it says, I will send plagues upon thee, right? Widowhood, right? You're going to have a lot of women out here. They're not going to have men with them to protect them in these times, you see? Especially for you women out there that claim you don't need a man of the tribes. Hey, you're going to suffer in this time that we're coming into. Poverty, right? A lot of people being laid off left and right. A lot of people are homeless. A lot of people can't afford to make ends meet, you see, due to the current situation here in Babylon, right? It says famine, right? Sword and pestilence, right? These are all of the things that are going to happen soon come, man. You already got them happening here at a small scale. But like I said, things are going to continue to grow, man. You see, just wait till those tariffs fully set in. Just wait till, everything that this devil has put in place with these unrighteous decrees he has passed really starts to take effect in this economy here in America. It's about to get real rough out here for you people, man. You see, it's going to get rough for us all, you see, of course. But, hey, we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah that the Lord is going to be with us in these times to aid us and to protect us, man. You see, because it's going to get bad out here. It says, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. You see, so the Lord is going to use all of those various things which I named to, to bring judgment, man. You see, and I'm actually going to a precept just touching on that as well. This is Ecclesiastic, is also known as Sirach. chapter 40, and I'm starting verse 8. It says, such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners, right? Death and bloodshed, strife, sword, calamities, famine, right? Tribulation and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So that's why the Lord is about to allow these famines and all of these horrific times ultimately to take place here in America, man. It all goes back to the wickedness of you people, man. Talking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel and you heathens, man. You people are about to suffer in these times, man. If you're not of the Lord's elect in these times we're coming into, hey, you're going to suffer, man. That just is what it is, you know, because these are the times and seasons that are upon us. Right. So I'm actually get back to I'm gonna get into the video so we can basically listen to what it is that the woman is saying, because she's saying a lot of, you know, important information. And these are the things that are going to come, man. Like I said, the men of the Lord have warned you people that, hey, these times are coming, you see, and it's coming quickly. Right. So fair use on the 1976 Copyright Act, not getting paid for this video. This is only for educational purposes, only fair use.
Having the capacity to replace those imports with domestically produced items. One of the issues is that the United States doesn't have the capacity to replace those items at an equal or lesser cost. In other words, making a political statement was far more important to Trump than your survival, and it's as simple as that. But with the Trump administration calling...
You heard what she said. That's because Trump and these other elites, these devils, they don't care about you Americans, man. They don't care about you Jakes. They don't even care about their own people, man. It tells you that in Sirach 14:5 that he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? So this man doesn't care about any of you people, man. And y'all about to see that real soon. For all of you people that trust in America, you think that these devils going to continue to keep filling up these stores with food for you to survive? That's all part of their agenda, man. Depopulation. They want to delete a lot of you people, man. And ultimately, it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because the Lord is controlling these devils on the left-hand side, man. So really, this is the will of the Lord to judge a lot of people, man. And he's going to use famine to do that, right? Which we know, as it tells you in this precept right here. I'm going to grab that. That's a painful way to be judged, man. That's one of the painfulest ways to go out, being judged by famine, man. You see? And that's because your body is deteriorating from within, eating off itself, you know, and things like that. And that's why it's going to be so bad out here. That's why you're going to have a lot of people resulting in cannibalism, man. You see, that's what's going to happen. All of these things are scriptural, man. You see? So this is Lamentations chapter 4. And I'm going to start at verse 8. It said their visage is blacker than the coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaver to their bones. You see, that's what's going to happen out here soon coming to America. A lot of people's skin is going to cleave to their bones, which means people are going to be very skinny. Just like you see those children over there in Gaza and all of these other different third world countries that are starving. That's how a lot of you people here in America are going to be soon come, man. If the Lord ain't dealing with you, hey, you're going to be pretty much, you know, out here looking through, man. Right. It said it is withered. It has become like a stick, man. You see, that's how skinny people are going to be, man, from deteriorating, from not having any nutrients and things in their body to keep them sustained, man. You see, these are the times that's coming to this place, man. All right. Verse 9. This is the point. It said they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. You see, because at the end of the day, when you're punished by sword, it's going to happen easily. You see, that's a painless death because it's going to happen quick. But to, you know, perish from lack of hunger or famine, you know, your body, like I said, is eating off of itself. You know, your body is deteriorating from within. So that's a painful way to be judged, man. And that's what the Lord is going to do to a lot of you people out there, man. You see, if you're not of his elect. See, Abaratazah, we be a part of that number because these times are coming, right? It says, I'm going to finish reading it. It said, for these pine away, skricken through for the want of the fruits of the field. You see, people going to be wishing that they could eat. You see, people going to be wishing that, you know, things were normal again, man. You see, that's what a lot of people are going to wish. And most and foremost, a lot of people are going to wish that they serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians out there, because we know that 2/3 of our people, they're going to get caught up in these judgments. You see, they're going to get caught up in the famine, man, when all of these things begin to happen and they get worse around here in this place, America. Our people, if you don't have the Lord with you, man, then guess what? You're going to be through. You see? when these times do come. Because like I said, it's fastly approaching, man. We don't got long, right? These times that we've been warning you people about is fastly approaching, man. You see? So I'm going to get back into the video.
Calling the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement a, quote, transitional deal and pushing for renegotiation, that trade stability is now in question. If tariffs do expand further, American importers will be effectively responsible for paying new fees as the importer of record. According to USDA, in 2025, before tariffs even go into effect, this is before tariffs go into effect, mind you, prices for all food items are predicted to already increase by 2.9% with a prediction interval.
Right. So you basically heard what she said. She basically said that, you know, even before the tariffs even took effect, which we know they just started taking effect. But she said that the prices of the groceries are already going up just due to the inflation and everything else that's happening in this society. You see, but due to the tariffs, things are about to get worse. And like I said, right along with everybody being laid off, everybody not having anywhere to work because all of these jobs and businesses are closing down because this place America is through. Like I said, you about to have a lot of chaos coming soon, you know, and that's what's going to stem from all of this, man, you know.
Of 2.2% to 3.7%. Food at home prices are predicted to increase 2.2% with a prediction interval of 1.1 to 3.4%. And the next category, food away from home, is expected to increase 4% with a prediction interval of 3.5% to 4.4%. It's not just about tariffs either. For example, a new 17% anti-dumping duty on Mexican tomatoes took effect in July. That's just one item, but it affects hundreds of businesses, thousands.
When choosing the right gear to cut.
Salakia. All right.
Thousands of jobs and millions of grocery baskets here in the United States. Agriculture isn't like selling widgets. You can't ramp up production overnight. Growing produce takes years, not days of planning, financial risk, and, wait for it, infrastructure, something that we, the United States, lack on a truly national scale. Right now, we are in summer. That means U.S. farms are producing more of what you see in stores. But when winter comes, we rely heavily on imports from Mexico and Canada to keep shelves stocked. It's quite likely.
Right, you heard what she said, and guess what? You're not going to be able to get those resources or those foods in because guess what? Trump and the tariffs, man. So like I said, everything is being set, man, for this place America to go through hell. And ultimately, how about Shimi Awashai is the one that's doing these things. You see, the Lord is the one that's about to send these terrible times upon this place America, man. Right. So I'm going to actually go back to 2nd Esdras chapter 15. Right. And I'm going to go to verse 11. It says, but I will bring them with the mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. That's letting you know that this is not talking about ancient Egypt. This is talking about modern Egypt, which is this place Babylon, the great America, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Right. And it says, as before, and would destroy all the land thereof. Verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, talking about you people here in America, you Babylonians, man. You see, when all of these evils that the men of the Lord have been warning you people about, when they actually begin to start taking effect in this country, you people are going to mourn. You people are going to be hurt. You see, especially you that are Israelites that are, you know, not seeking Yahweh Shemi Awashai, for the 2/3 of our people, man, that have not taken these warnings serious. When these times come, you people are going to be in a pitiful case, man. You see? It says, Egypt shall mourn and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh Shemi Awashai shall bring upon it, man. And like I said before, man, the Lord is the one that's about to bring these famines. The Lord is the one about to bring this chaos. The Lord is the one that is about to bring all of these horrible times that you people here soon to come are about to face, man. You see? And I say that humbly because, like I said, again, we don't know if we're the Lord's elect. So we pray and hope that when these times do come, which are coming quickly, that, hey, the Lord ultimately has mercy upon us as well. Because we're not saying that we're exempt because we don't know if we're the Lord's remnant. We just pray and hope, Abaratazah, that the Lord does has mercy upon us. You see? But I'm going to actually grab this precept right here as well. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, and the Spirit been allowing me to go to this chapter a lot. You see, because, you know, this is the time and season that we're coming into, man. So we're going to keep bringing out these same scriptures. You see, constantly instilling it in you brothers and sisters' minds, man, and you new believers of what's coming, you know, because it's not about to be funny games out here soon come, man. Things are getting worse, you see, day in and day out. Right. So this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16. Verse 8, it said, the mighty Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, sendeth the plagues, right? And those plagues represent everything that you see occurring here in America now. This place's economy going down. Those are plagues. Prices of groceries going up. People not being able to afford things. People being miserable. You see, people not knowing what to do, losing their cool, bugging out left and right. All of those are part of the plagues, man. You see all of these storms that are happening. The food shortages that's going to plague this place soon to come. You see, all of those are judgments, right? So it says the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? The answer to that is no one, man, because ultimately the Lord is the one that's bringing forth the judgment upon this place, America. And no one is going to be able to stop these judgments that he's bringing, man. You see, because this is all his will. You see, so I'm going to go down. This is verse 17. And it says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? This is what the prophet Esdras was seeing happening, you know, in our time that we're in now. You know how bad it got out here, you see. And he was like, basically, who will deliver me in those days? But we know the Lord is going to be with his elect, man. You see, he's going to be with those men, women, and their children that are sincere. You see, the 1/3, the Lord is going to protect them during these troublesome times that are coming. When there are empty shelves and where food is expensive and people can't afford it and things like that, the Lord is going to make a way for his remnant, man. You see, can't say the rest for the 2/3 of our people and you heathens. You people are going to suffer, but the Lord is going to be with those that trust in him. You see, right? This is verse 18. It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine, right? And great death. The beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? You see, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, they're going to put their trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They're going to know that the Lord is going to be with them during these terrible times that are coming upon us. You see, that's who they're going to put their hope and trust in, you see. But I'm going to finish reading. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, you see. And I went into that word scourges yesterday. That goes into basically a form of punishment, man. So these things that are coming, these famines, these race wars, these class wars, you see all of these horrible times that you see happening here in America, all of these various storms and earthquakes. These are all signs that a punishment is coming to this place, America, and it is coming, you see, and that is going to get worse, right? You know, as it tells you in Matthew 24:8, that all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So we only in the beginning of, you know, terrible judgment that awaits this place, America, man. And you people that are not right. You see? So I'm going to finish reading. This is verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. You see? Verse 21, it said, behold, victuals, which goes into food, shall be so good, cheap upon earth, right, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Like now, you see, you still able to go to the store and be able to buy food. You see, even though it might be a little expensive as it used to, but you're still able to afford it. Just wait till the time of season where you're not able to get anything, because that's coming too. Well, you ain't going to be able to do anything, man. You know, you ain't gonna have any food to obtain, because everything is gonna be stripped away, man, by Esau. When this devil comes in like a flood, he's gonna take all of those resources, man. And the only way you're gonna be able to obtain these things, you're gonna have to take that implantable device. So at the end of the day, the elect is gonna be putting all of their trust and hope in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua when these times come, man. You see, and we just pray and hope that our faith and our relationship with the Lord is in a good place, you see, and that he has mercy upon us. So I'm finished reading it. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils, right, meaning bad times, grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, man. You see? So like I said before, that's what's coming, man. You know, and I'm going to go on down. Verse 22, it said, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So a lot of people are going to perish due to not having anything to eat. Right here in America and the world. It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, which is going to be done through these martial law troops. Going to be done through the race wars and all of the purge type events that are going to be going on here soon in America. You see? So like I said, if you're not of the Lord's remnant, you see, if you're wicked, then guess what? You're going to be judged, man. That's just what time of season we're coming into, man, that we're in. It tells you in 2 Timothy 3:1 that in the last days, perilous times shall come, man. Right? And we're in those perilous times now. Right? So you can expect anything to happen at any given moment. You see? So I'm going to go down. This is 2 Esdras chapter 16. And I'm going to start at verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, because these things that we're warning you people of, they're coming soon. You see? It says, verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the children come forth, they shall salakia. They slack not a moment, you see? And that's just how these judgments coming, man. They're not going to slack. They're not going to take their time. They're not going to tarry. These things are going to come full swing, man, when the Lord really starts to unleash. You see, things are going to get worse on all sides, man. There's going to be no escaping from the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You see, that's how bad it's about to get out here for you people, man. All right. This is verse 39. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, man. You see? So like I said, these people in this world, you see, you 2/3 of our people, and you heathens, you people are going to be mourning soon come. Because we know, as it tells you in Isaiah 33:6, that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. The 2/3 of our people don't have this understanding and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They don't have these scriptures written within them. They have not been studying and building their spirits up for these times we're coming into. That's why these people are going to mourn soon come. When all of these things begin to happen, people are going to lose it, man. They're going to bug out, right? That's why it's going to be so chaotic during these times, man. The scriptures tell you it's going to be a time like no other, right, that we're coming into. And that's because, like I said, these people here in America, they're pampered. They're used to everything going in their way. They never had to experience any hardship. So, hey, once these events begin to take place in this country, like I said, these people are going to lose it, man. But like I said before, when these times do come, we know that, the Lord is going to be with his elect, man. You see, so the Lord's remnant, you see, Abaratazai be of that number. And you other hopeful elect brothers and sisters out there, the Lord has mercy on us and our families. Hey, we're going to be taken care of, Lord's will, man. You see? So I'm going to actually grab that, right? Because the Lord is going to take care of the true believers, man. This stuff is only going to come upon the wicked. As I read earlier in Sirach chapter 40, these things are created for the wicked, man. You see? So these are the things that they're going to have to endure and go through, man. We've been doing what is pleasing unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to the best of our abilities. And we pray and hope that in these times he's going to have mercy upon us to do and provide us for the things that we need, you see, and he is going to do it. You see, so this is Isaiah chapter 65, and I'm going to start at verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, my servants shall eat, right? Talking about the prophets, right? The men of the Lord, the men that have been doing those things in which it is that the Lord requires of them to do to the best of their abilities and sincerity and truth. The Lord is going to be with you during these times, man. You, your family, you see, you hopeful elect sisters out there. You see, y'all are going to be getting taken care of, man, when all this stuff happens. You see, the Lord is going to shield us from these evils, man. Right? And it says, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Right? Verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You see, and I'm going to go to that word vexation of spirit, right? Because this is what the 2/3 of our people are going to be in, man. The people that did not listen and take heed from the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that he have set up to warn you. Guess what? When these times come, you people are going to be miserable, man. You see, 2 Esdras 8:50, for many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride, man. You see, so in these times that we're coming into, none of you people are going to be proud, man. All of that is going to come to a cease, man. You see, when you people out here starving and not having anything to eat, man. You see, and that all goes back to you people's wickedness, man. That's why the Lord is going to punish 2/3 of his people in that way. Right. And you heathens. But this is vexation of spirit. The meaning on the AI overview on Google, it said it refers to a state of deep frustration, annoyance, and spiritual distress. often associated with a feeling of emptiness or futility in life, right? And guess what? These people are going to be feeling empty in these times to come because they're going to know that the Lord is not dealing with them, man. But guess what? They're going to see hopeful elect men and women and their children eating and, being taken care of, still being able to, the Lord is providing for them out of ways that people can't even fathom to imagine. The Lord is going to be doing miracles during those times. So like I said, the 2/3 of our people are going to be absolutely through, man. You see, because they're going to know in that time that, oh, man, those really were the true men of the Lord that were warning us. Oh, man, the Lord is taking care of those people. And the Lord is going to allow these people to know that he's dealing with them, man. You see, Isaiah 33:6, as I said before, man, these men and these women, mainly the men, the elect, they're going to be stable in these times that we're coming into when all of this stuff is going to be taking place, man. Everybody else is going to be bugging out and losing their minds, right? Not knowing what to do. You see, depending on Esau, Edom for support and aid, man, because the Lord ain't going to be dealing with them, right? So I'm going to actually grab this precept as well. This is Psalms chapter 37, and I'm going to start at verse 25. KJV, getting straight to the point. This is King David speaking. It says, I have been young and now I'm old, yet have I not seen the righteous, right, forsaken nor seed begging bread. So like I said, man, those that truly trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that are of his elect remnant, guess what? The Lord is going to be with you, man, during these times we're coming into. These are not things that the Lord's men and women are going to have to worry about. These are going to have to be the things that the 2/3 of our people and these heathens, they're going to have to be focused on. Oh, man, what I'm going to eat tomorrow? Oh, man, where we going to get some food from? You see, and like I said, that's why so many people going to take that chip. Because guess what? They're not going to have no faith or trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're going to be trusting in this devil and what he can provide them with and give them, or whatever the case may be. But no, we're going to trust in our power, man. You see? And I'm actually go to a precept just touching on that, right? This is Psalms chapter 34. And I'm going to start at verse 17. It said, the righteous, right, the elect, cry, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. You see? So during these times, when the Lord knows what we need to survive, man. You see, he knows what we need to be stable, and he's going to provide that for us, man. You see? And I'm actually go to that precept as well, right? This is St. Matthew chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 25 in the KJV, right? And it says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall put, Salakia, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Right? Verse 26, behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Right? Verse 27, which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature? Verse 28, and why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. Verse 29, and yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Verse 30, this is the point. It says, wherefore, if Yahweh Hashem Yahushua so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? You see, and that's what's going to get the Lord's elect through these times. Their faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're going to know that the Lord is going to do these miracles for them. They know that the Lord is going to deliver them out of their troubles, because that's the faith that the Lord have created with his elect in the womb, man. You see, so they're going to make it through these terrible times, man. The Lord is going to be with them, and he's going to provide for them, man. You see, at the end of the day, and also for you hopeful elect sisters out there as well, man, he's going to take care of you. You see, if you've been doing everything that the Lord requires of you to do to the best of your abilities, and you're of that elect lady remnant, the Lord is going to come through for you as well and your children. Right? So, yeah, this is pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Lord's willing, I pray it be edifying. I'm going to let a little bit more of this video play. You see? But yeah, like I said, these times are coming, man. You see, we are going to come into a time of a famine. All of these things will come to America soon come, man. Right?
Likely that that in just several months, American consumers will start to feel real pain. Fewer imports, higher costs, and more empty shelves. And all of that is courtesy of current trade policies. Some of American farmers have started to scale back their growing operations by farming only a portion of their available acreage. And that is something that is very, very important to understand, because as we reduce our imports, because duties are now higher, so of course importers are less incentivized to import more, demand remains the same, but our domestic producers are actually struggling because the U.S. economy.
All right, so you brothers and sisters basically got a gist of what it is she's saying. If you want to finish going to watch this video, that's the name of the chick's channel, World Affairs in Context. So if you brothers and sisters want to be interested in continuing to watch it to get more information, that's the name of the channel. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. You know, like I said, we're coming into these times, you know, but the Lord is going to be with his elect, man. He's going to shield them. He's going to feed them. He's going to clothe them through these dark days that we're ultimately coming into, you see. But with that being said, to the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.